How's it going, everybody? It's time for another great Mr. Poestyle video. And today I'm finally going to finish up with my little add-ons to my iiRcade cabinet. Last week I put the overlay for the GRS Ultimate Control Panel on from GameOnGrafix. It was beautiful, nice and sturdy. We got all of our graphics on the front there. And I had also ordered decals, graphics for the very front, the black space there that's just, well, it's black, it's totally empty. Ordered this during their Labor Day sale, and they had accidentally sent me the wrong one. So I sent them an email. That was last Saturday night, and Sunday morning, first thing, they got back to me, and they said yes, they'd be sending it out. They were sorry about that, and then I did get it Tuesday or Wednesday, but during the work week I didn't get the thing put on there. So doing that here tonight, putting that on there. And also I got the Viper, like I said before, and never added any games or anything to it yet. So it does include a few games for a few different systems, but time to have some fun and to add some games. So that's what this video is going to be all about. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Alright, well, you can see here it's just plain Jane across the front originally, but that's where we're going to put our decal or artwork from GameOnGrafix. Just clean it up real nice, you know. Make sure it's clean. There's the squeegee I got from them with a felt end on it, and there's the artwork. You just peel off the back. You're going to peel off the back and kind of roll it out as you're going here. I didn't have my tripod in with me, but yeah, you're going to roll it from one side to the next while working that squeegee across it at the same time to work out any possible air bubbles. So you take off that back, and there it is, all nice and done. Turned out really nice. I did run a little razor across the bottom. There's a little bit of, tiny bit of overhang that was on there, but there's no air bubbles now. So nice and neat. Just looks like it belongs there. Matches my new deck cover there, the deck artwork. So yeah, I'm really happy with GameOnGrafix. Like I said, that deck protector overlay there was beautiful, and then the front art that I got from them, and they got back to me really quick and got that sent out really fast. So yeah, very happy with my purchases from them. The whole cabinet's looking good. And then on top of that, I'm finally adding games to my Viper today. Was the first that I did that. And I added a few before this, but this is just how easy it is. I'm going to add some Atari 2600 games here. So I bring up the menu, go down to game settings, and then I actually flipped up from the bottom. It's easier there. Game downloader is right there. Click that A button. Go down to Atari 2600. Click that A button again. Okay. Get your... Okay, games, select games to download. So click on that. Again, the A button. Pretty much always the A button. And there's all your games where you can just go up from the bottom to make it quicker if you want the whole library, if you legally own the whole library. Select all, and then hit the B button, or hit the go back. I'm sorry, hit the go back there. You can see everything's check marked. You have everything in there. Games to download 565, and I'm going to put it on the external thumb drive that I have. And like I said, it says here it can take a while, and it will. I actually went away and did some stuff. I think I showered and everything and just waited for it to be done. And then I came back and everything was there, ready to go. And then it has on here that you can reload everything. Successful reload game list. Just hit the A button again. Reload that game list, and it's doing its thing. It's giving you the games. I have it on the external. So there, when I click on it, there's our library of games. Just go down through and see all of the fun-filled games you now have for your 2600. It's really nice, so you can use those USB ports on your GRS control panel to plug in an Xbox controller or another controller, USB device. One of the USB joysticks for Atari even, to play these games, to make it the way it should be. Or you can just use the actual joystick and buttons on the control panel. So Beam Rider, just randomly picked one there. It's working. You can't hear it here because I don't have the sound up, but it sounded great, played great, and I'm just using Glenn's control deck to control that. But other games you might want to, like Super Nintendo. I have the Super Nintendo games and NES games on there that I loaded previously. And to get out of the game then, you can just hit the close content. And that should just take you right back out to your menu for your 2600 games on your Viper there. You can hit the B button to back clear out of that if you want to. Go to another game system. I put 7800 on there. Some of this stuff was already on here. MAME with all your arcade games. Super, but it's just that easy. You pick the games you want or pick the whole libraries for that system or console. Pretty nice. Alright, so there you have it. We put on our front graphic nice and easy. Just like I said, wipe it clean first. Work your way from one side to the other, well peeling the back of it off. If you have a squeegee, if you don't, use a credit card or something like that, just to make sure there's no air bubbles, and then the back is off. There was a little tiny bit of overhang on there, not a big deal. I've got razor blades, so I just kind of cut right along there nice and neat, and came right off. Looked really nice. And then adding the games there. Now before you do that, I did have to go in there and set up, find my Wi-Fi, and put my password in. So make sure you do that. And right off the bat, you're going to want to do the update. They're updating this thing, so do the update. And check now and then to see if there's an update on there for you, see if they improved anything, made any changes. But yeah, do the update. And since that was the first time also, I was doing the backup at the same time. And it'll tell you right then and there, as long as everything's set up with your Wi-Fi and everything, it'll tell you, hey, this could take up to an hour and a half. So get yourself something to eat, go do something. It doesn't say all that, obviously. But yeah, go and do something. I just let it go while I did some stuff around the house and came back and the update was ready. And then as you saw, finding games and consoles, they already have some consoles on there for you, but not all the games for them. But it's just as easy to find those games that they have there. It's that easy to find consoles too. Whenever you bring up that menu and you go in there to game settings and then find games and stuff, it'll show you the consoles. Which console do you want it for? And if you don't even have that console on there yet, say, hey, I want the games for the 7800 like I did before this video. I clicked on it and then 7800 came up on there as one of my options, and then I had the games. Now another thing that I didn't show is it didn't show the artwork for those Atari 2600 games. You'll have to use the scraper for that. So after you download your games, you'll go back to that menu again, and instead of download games, you'll see scraper, and click on that. It'll give you a couple of choices of where to download the box art and the information for those games. And it's just that easy for that too. You click on it and you go. So now, yeah, I'm really happy. We've got this thing last year and right away got the MIA for it and side loaded a bunch of games. I got the Sinden Target Pro, put light gun games on the iiRcade side of the thing, and trackball games, twin stick games, spinner games. Absolutely loving it, enough as it was, after we got Glenn's new Ultimate Control Panel there last fall. All those games, really cool. And so then, after that, we put in our Viper. The Viper finally came out. And now we're able to download all of those games. Really, really great games on the other side of the thing. I got my new glass in there, protective glass. I got my new monitor, my BOE Best on Earth monitor. The thing looks beautiful, especially with the real glass instead of the plexiglass in front of it. Really happy with that. And what else did we do? We put that front graphic on there. We put the overlay graphic over the GRS deck. I think we're about done. The only other thing I can think of is that digital marquee. The games on the Viper side, you'll be able to bring up the names. Maybe that'll be something I do in the future for this thing. In the meantime, now that I have that Viper on there, I can use the USB ports on the front for this bad boy. I bought this almost a year ago, the SNK stick. So I need to build this finally so that I can play games like Ikari Warriors. You know, you got the little rotating joystick there. That's the way it should be played. So now that I have the Viper on there, I can plug this in and go. I could buy Glenn's Star Wars yoke and use it for, obviously, Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back on there with the Viper, or racing games, and just use it as a steering wheel for that. That's probably something that I will do. But first things first, now that the cabinet's done, we'll be building this. Yeah, we'll be playing Guerrilla War and Ikari Warriors, etc. with this bad boy. So that's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Easy peasy with that Viper. Put in your information, download the update, start putting some games and some consoles on there. And they're only making it better as we go. They got a big community, they got Discord, you've got people in Facebook groups talking about all of this stuff. Really happy, really happy. Ultimate cabinet to me, now that I have all these games and ways to play, the correct ways to play these games on there. And I just got some bar stools finally. I was playing all my arcade games standing up, but now that I'm adding consoles to it, it doesn't make much sense to play a console type game, you know, a really long drawn out console type game standing up all day long. So finally got a couple nice bar stools that you can raise and lower, and you got two of them in case a friend wants to come over and play too. So really cool. But thank you for joining me for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. No biting. No bite. Ooh! No biting! Oh, Nacho, stop!